Hey guys, it's Captain C.A. Richardson here with FlatsClass YouTube. Today is going to be one of those videos that's more adventure driven, if you will. We just had a massive cold front here, and it's cold to us because when it gets into the 40s in Florida, that's pretty doggone cold. But prior to this cold front, we actually got an opportunity to fish with an old friend of mine and a fellow Shimano pro, Bernie Schultz. Now, Bernie, you guys all know, is a Bassmaster elite angler, very skilled, big-time rider. And some of you might not know if you haven't watched our podcast, but he's also an antique lure collector. That's right. Well, we had an opportunity to go on the water with Bernie and go catch a few fish. We took turns poling back and forth, and he happened to be in town because there was an antique fishing show going on at the Plantation Inn in Crystal River. And yes, he did talk me into spending some money. I did buy some older baits, some flowering Florios, and some of the Clark spoons on the cards and things like that. Even got me an old Zebco 202 reel from the old days. But that notwithstanding, we had an awesome day on the water. I mean, awesome ahead of this front. I'm going to send you to the action, and the next time you see me is when we transition from Bernie being on the back of the boat to the bow again. So go check out some of this fishing. Episode of FlatsClass YouTube is brought to you by Aquatraction, your go-to solution for advanced marine flooring. Yeah. There's something about that Texas tea color.
Get him in, let's take a picture of him.
Yeah, we'll get a pic. Not happy. And I mean, for that cold front coming through, I'm thinking that's going to fire these guys up.
Perfect size for a line, you know?
Yeah.
Manageable, but kind of trophy in their mind.
Yeah. He's on that 20-pound.
I got a phone down there somewhere.
I've got mine in my pocket. I just got to be careful that he doesn't take my plug away. Oh yeah, he liked that one. He got it in there. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of surgery.
He buried it.
He buried it. Pretty fish too.
Yep, cool. Yeah, he's all
Darkened
healthy,
up.
yeah,
Healthy and thick.
bright yellow fins.
Yep. Healthy and thick.
Yeah, phone's already blowing up about this.
He cuffed up one of those minnows. You can see a pinfish or something came out of him. These fish are waking up today. Is it a red or is it a drum? It might be a drum. A black drum on a mirrodine? You gotta be kidding me. That's what it is. It's dark and it's got the big peck fins.
Yeah, it is. It is.
You know what I really like about this Terramar is the fact that you have so much lifting power even with the light rods. This is a medium light rod and you have all that lifting power. But to catch a black drum on the Texas T, I haven't done that in a while. And this is not Louisiana. Sit there and keep your balance and I'll get rid of this guy. Wow. He sure did. He got it right in the mouth. That copper color is what they want. That copper color is what they want. You know, and it never ceases to amaze me. We get so bank oriented, right, you know, throwing to visible edges, and how many of these fish sit out in the middle. Again, I think here it's all about where the flow is.
Sure.
Just where the flow is. Another respectable snook. Yeah. Yeah, this one's better. You're making me feel guilty. I'm gonna have to pull you around.
He's thicker.
Yeah. He's got the booty on him.
Yeah, that's a nice fish.
That's a real nice fish. Yeah, that's a nice fish. On the copper spoon. Not every day you get a bass legend to pull,
cool shot, really.
Pull you around.
The light's just, it's going to be kind of a cool shot. Let me get one with the sun behind me.
Yeah. Watch that. I was going to say, watch that spoon. Here, I'll put this. We may as well do a little love for Shimano.
Absolutely. Cool.
What a beautiful fish.
Yeah, man.
Beautiful fish. Just as the front's approaching. Off he goes.
There may be something to that.
I think there is today. They know. I gotta admit, I was feeling pretty damn bad there, stroking some fish right off the bat. He gave me first ups and I took full advantage of it. I mean, full advantage. But we put old Bernie up on the bow, and it didn't take him long to start stinging a few redfish and even a few snook. Go check this out. He's still coming at you. There's a second one behind him. That's the one you're going to get. He's running for it. Nice. Smart move to go for fish number 2, even though the first one was bigger. Because the first one was definitely wise to it.
He was bigger.
He was bigger. Nice cast. And the right, you were lined up on them right where the bait goes away. I mean, that's when they think that it's their idea, that's when it always goes down the right way. Nicely done. Nicely done. You know, if you were to look at the fish activity calendar today, it would tell you that today is a below average day for activity, but we are proving that wrong.
Yeah, they're moving around.
They're moving around. I think this weather definitely is superseding that. That's the one thing that those fish activity calendars can't tell you. Well, you actually caught the unicorn today. You've caught a redfish. The snook and everything else are chewing. Yeah, that first one might have been a 27, because this one here is going to be like a 23, 24, maybe a 24 and a half. It's a good fish. That's a solid fish.
You done?
Oh yeah, pretty fish. I'm going to go ahead and get a quick picture. That water banks into that corner there, and he was just sitting there tailing.
These holes right here.
So I was wanting to build a pole barn and putting a fifth wheel up there so I could have it like, it's only 2 hours from the house, hour and a half from the house, but then I could stay there for a few days, and if I wanted to go fish Steenhatchee or run up to St. Mark's or something, I could. Kind It looked fishy there, didn't it? This little pinch between these 2 points is gonna, if there's some holes in here, this is where we saw those snooks stacked earlier that came out of that little zone.
Yeah.
Fast.
Finally.
And they love being out here, and again, it's just being in the center of the cuts where the deeper. Ooh, he was off a ray too.
He probably was.
Probably was. He was wandering around looking for one. Oh, this is a good one. It's got some jets.
Yeah.
It's got some jets.
I think he's over.
He's an over. Usually when they're right at the top of the slot, you get one good run and that's it. But when they're like this and it's kind of a standoff, nicely done. Was that on your swim jig?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a simple bait, yet such a good one.
This fish would have eaten anything. God, look how lit up he
Oh,
is.
he is lit. It looks like he's got a red lamp inside of him.
Are you shooting video?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm always shooting video. Always shooting video.
Yeah, this fish is brilliant.
It's a good one.
Brilliant red. Those big head shakes are so scary. Like when you get a big snook and they do that, oh man,
You're like, they're sawing on that leader.
Yeah.
Sawing on that leader. Just another fish kind of tailing up on a stingray. And we're basically just trying to stay in these confined squeeze downs. I mean, there's some bigger bays and openings, but these confined squeeze downs are where the water moves the fastest, and if you can find the holes in here, you can catch them.
There's a blue one here.
Yeah, there's a few of them here. It's where they want to be. It's definitely a pattern that's working. This is a really solid fish. It's going to be a 28 or 29. Grass. Oh yeah, he's still a little bit cooler water helps too. They're not as tired as they are when it's summertime. Right. That first cool front really made it happen.
Any kind of fish grippers?
You know, I'm trying to think if I've got them in here. I probably do. Let me jump down real quick and we'll grab them. Let me put this on this side of the boat. So, see if I can stake this. Okay.
Beautiful fish.
Inside my bulkhead compartment here and see if I've got a pair. Usually I've got right here.
I might be tired enough just to grab it.
Well, you know what you're gonna get? You're gonna get me.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab him. He's a full-grown one, huh?
Yeah.
This one might be over 30.
It's just pretty as hell.
That was a big ass redfish. The picture that you just saw didn't even do it justice. Really makes me appreciate it. I get to fish with a lot of good anglers, I really do. But someone of the caliber of a Bassmaster elite angler, a pro like Bernie, man, you can have some electric days. I mean, some unbelievable results, and we definitely did. Go check out the rest of our day, and I'll be back here to wrap everything up in a little bit. I'm not a giant, but I was throwing a bitsy, you know, that little bug. Yeah. I'll tell you what, we tore them up. He's heavy enough. I'll tell you what, they're pretty fat. They're putting the feed bag on knowing it's going to get chilly. They are putting the feed bag on. Whoa.
Okay.
All right. Here you go, buddy. The beastie bug. These bugs, after they get hit a few times, they look like Gary Busey's hair. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
I'm gonna try and stay off that hole tonight.
He was tailing up on something, but that little bugs. And these guys do try to rub you right off into the bottom.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, he's turning my thumb to hamburger. He's trying to. We got him out here in the middle, so.
They're still swimming around him.
Yeah, they're probably trying to get it out of his maw.
There's other fish there.
Yeah, that's a good. I can catch a redfish.
That's a good fish.
Yeah, this one's going to be one of our good ones today.
So are we about the bottom of the tide?
We're getting close. I think it's supposed to bottom out around lunch. Oh yeah, this thing here, he's got a broom tail.
Yeah, he's way over.
This is a medium light rod, which is perfect for throwing those small jigs. Oh, nice. Yeah, you never get tired of this. Nice fish. Nice fish. God, when you see him on that green carpet, huh? See that bug's jig hanging out of his mouth? Oh man, that's a meathead. That's a good one. That is a meathead. All right, I'm gonna stay in the center. I guarantee you that fish is well over the slot. Where'd you come from, big boy?
About 4 or 5 more with him in there.
Yeah, these guys just came in because we haven't had fish this size in here. Oh, Lordy. Look at the size of that guy.
Let me get over to a photo, okay? Hang on.
That is a meathead. He feels like he weighs about 11 pounds. I mean, he's sagging.
That's a beefy fish.
That is a truck. And on the jig, that little jig right there, the beastie bug.
They're still swimming all around in front of him.
All right, off he goes.
Nice work.
Man, just got it to the other side of him and he responded with...
I thought he stopped.
Yeah, you were right. He stopped. He probably scurried something out and There's one right here.
There's several doing that.
See, that color is perfect for them. That's the color they like.
See what he just did? Buried it in the grass.
I don't mind the grass sometimes getting on top of their head because it calms them down. It's
That's
almost
true. Like a bass.
Yeah, like a bass. It settles them right down. Settles them right down. You get a big wad of grass on a fish that's you look like you might lose, and if he gets it over his eyes, all of a sudden he settles right down. But that is very respectable, that one there. One
Yeah,
of the better
2 foot of
ones
water
today.
way back here.
Yeah, that is awesome. I mean, your leader's really not that long.
No, you try to get away with shorter
Leaders.
just so I can cast it more accurately. I can get more line and get the bait closer to the tip.
Yep. He was in one of those holes that were up there in that flooded grass up there. Oh, that is a good one. Definitely get a pick of that one.
Oh, that's gonna
sure.
fall right out of his mouth. Well, it's in
No,
there.
it was in there past the barb. It's got that click.
Yeah.
Think it's loaded enough now where I got a good hook in them. You knew there had to be one with that one, based off what you and I have seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right there at the top. This is not my strongest setup. 70 with a medium light but it makes it sporty. But he's coming to the bank.
These are fat fish.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on this side because I don't have to negotiate those rods. That is a solid fish there. We have not had fish in here of this caliber, right. I can promise you. My hand's still bleeding from the last one. That one just on the minnows. Nice fish.
Hang on a second. I can't even see you. I don't know if I'm getting you or not. Okay.
All right, buddy. Back in the drink. There he goes.
Go hand me the rod. I'll make a couple of casts from up here.
I know it was the day before the front, which typically makes things a little bit better, but it did not hurt to have a Bassmaster Elite Pro like Bernie Schultz on the bow. If you guys like what you're seeing here at FlatsClass YouTube, I mean, you love the fishing tips, you like the podcast, you like the TV shows, you like adventure videos like we did here today where we just go fishing, subscribe, tell your friends, you know, hit that notification bell so the next time we drop a video, you know about it. Well, with that front came a lot of wind. I got a lot of limbs down and a lot of half broken limbs out here. I'm gonna have to crank the chainsaw up. So call these dogs in because they hate chainsaws. I'm sure yours do too. Come on, dogs, let's go.